There are a few things I personally use for spiritual work and spiritual cleansing. Now, for someone who is always reacting to spiritual things and even physical things, I can tell you that these things are 100% safe. Now, I'm going to convince you in this video, not to confuse you, I'm going to convince you that these things are 100% safe because you're going to find these things in the Bible. And I'm going to tell you where you're going to see them. And I'm also going to be telling you the meaning behind every one of them. Well, good day, depending on where and when you see this video. I go by the name TikTok Spiritualist. Now, I'm going to be talking about the two favorite ones I use, like my two best. The first one is sand, and the second is salt. So let's start from talking about sand. Now, if you go to the book of John 9, verse 6, you're going to see what Jesus did with sand. Now, Jesus wanted to restore the sight of a man who was blind. So he poured his spittle on the ground, mixed it with sand, and applied it on the eyes of that man. Now, why do you think Jesus did that? Jesus was simply demonstrating the power of sand because sand actually represents creation. It is the essence of human creation. So if you know how to use sand and you know what to say when you're using it, there is no way you're going to use sand and you will not come back with testimony. Now let's move over to salt. Now if you go to the book of 2 Kings 2 verse 19, you're going to find out that a prophet in the Bible called Elisha used salt to heal a land and even the water in that land because that water was bitter and that land was not producing anything. Go and read your Bible. So to tell you something about salt, salt has healing powers. So before you use anything, you need to understand their meaning. Sand is the essence of human creation. So that means if anything is damaged in your creation as a human being, with sand you can restore that creation. Now, if anything in your life is not producing, if anything in your life is bitter, with salt and the right words, you can actually restore everything to normal. Like I said, the problem with a lot of people is you don't know what to say when you're doing cleansing and you don't even know what you're using, like the meaning of it. So now I've told you these two things and what they mean. So go and study your Bible. If you study it well, you don't need me to come and write out what you're going to say. You will know what to say. And if you say it, it is going to work wonders.